Hi everybody, and welcome to let's look at Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. You have unlocked the mirror class and 200cc class. Cheers, dude. So yeah, I can't really do. This is another game where I just feel I can't do a full let's play of it. So I thought I'd just have a look through all the options: single player, multiplayer, and online. The single player and the multiplayer, just the online stuff. Don't have anybody else to play with me at the moment, so I thought I would show this off. And in this part we're going to start with just going through all of the Grand Prix. Ooh, 200cc is unlocked. Cool, I'll have to have a go at that. But for this I'm going to just go through the 50cc just to make it as easy as possible. And I'm going to be dull and I'm going to go for my amiibo. There's my amiibo. And just for the irony of it, let's be Sonic. So let's choose a... So yeah, these with the carts, I'm going to use a cart, so which cart should I use? I like that one. If you hit the plus button it'll show you your stats, so let's go for that. Why not, let's just be completely utterly weird. So yeah, we're going to go through each of the all 10 of the cups. The 8 cups which were released with the game, plus the 4 DLC cups. But we're going to start with the Mushroom Cup. So let's get on with this and get started with the game. I honestly think that this is the best Mario Kart game that I've ever played. I've not played all of them, but this is just so good. The graphics are amazing on this game, and we're starting off the Mushroom Cup with Mario Kart Stadium. This is a rather simple and straightforward cup, to be honest. This track is rather simple and straightforward. Hold down accelerator when it says 2 and you get a nice boost. Right trigger for drifting. Drift for long enough and you get a boost, obviously, as in most Mario Karts. Something else that's new is that you can keep an eye hold of an item by holding down the left trigger, and that just keeps the item behind you. So, and that's useful in the long run. And that's useful because you can now be defensive with your items and hold on to them. The various shells are best for this kind of thing. And if you press just press the drift button at the top of the... Oh, you bitch. If you hit the drift button at the top of a ramp, then you will get a burst of acceleration off the top of the ramp. Cheers for the fucking... so yeah. Try to read what it says on the I can't tell what it says on the back. Anyway, this is one of the new items for the game. This is the, I believe it's called the, I think it's called the air horn. And basically you detonate it when something is about to hit you. And as I've just shown there, I've never done that before. That's awesome. Thank God I recorded that. You can even blow up the blue shell, which is absolutely fantastic. So it's a way of defending yourself even from blue shells, and I've never done that before. That's awesome. So yeah, this one's been relatively straightforward actually. The easiest mode is quite easy. Doesn't give you any real difficulty. It's dropping behind me. So what was I going to say? I should probably talk about the track, shouldn't I? As of the last lap. The track itself has actually got a lot of really cool. Maybe I shouldn't like it, but I always prefer Mario Kart tracks to be like kind of close to real race tracks. And this one has a lot of turns. It has the cool sweeping turns. It has some tight turns. It's just generally a very nice looking track. And it's just, that's all I really have to say. It's a really nice track. A lot of cool turns. And it's just a very nice track. I just love that track. And now we move on to the second track of the Mushroom Cup, Water Park. And this is where all the this is the first track, which I would say is which is a kind of fantastical and a little bit weird, and where it really starts to turn into kind of Mario Kart. It's the first track, you know, I like it, but it's also very it's also very safe, I would guess. So yeah, this is the first. Yeah, you bitch. Drift. So yeah, this track is the first one which I would call. Ow, you bastard! Drifting as well. Got a good drift on there. With those blue panels, like here, not here, earlier on actually, you saw them. That turns your car in. It turns your cart or your bike into a hover cart or a hover bike. And that is part of Mario Kart 8's kind of gimmick, I guess. That they create tracks which are very which go up as well as around, and it gives it an ability to do some really awesome kind of interesting track designs where, you know, you're almost going vertically up at points. I love drifting around corners. It just feels so good in this game to drift. And away we go. And I'm using the so final lap. Let's talk about the track itself. It's actually the first track which is kind of weird looking and very Mario Kart, I would say. No! Fuck you and your blue shell. So yeah, I just the fact that it's underwater, I really like it. It also generally looks really gorgeous when you go underwater, and it gives it a nice, gives it something a little bit different, and it definitely is a very pretty. It's a very pretty track. I also really love the water effects when you come out. It's sort of dripping down the camera lens almost, which is awesome. And first again, as I should fucking win this comfortably. So yeah, the second track is pretty good. It's a fair few turns, fair few sweeping corners, not as many tight corners, which I like to have in tracks personally. This is a very solid. It's a very solid track. Now here's the third track in this cup, the Sweet Sweet Canyon, which is one of my favourite tracks. It's just fantastic. One thing I haven't mentioned is the music. I love all the music in this game. It sounds brilliant. Oh, Yeah, hold on to it for a bit too long and you can burn out. First time I've been behind. Ugh, I was hoping I wouldn't do that. Come on, baby Peach. Baby Rosalina, you're down. Yeah, so first of all, the aesthetics of this track are actually really fucking nice. I really like the look of it. It looks great. I also like the fact that you've got 2 ways to go. It also has, in terms of its track design, I also really like, because I like tracks with a lot of sweeping turns combined with really tight turns that you have to drift to get any kind of speed around. So yeah, I really like this track. It's got a lot of turns and it's something a little bit different. There you go, and that's me defending myself against a red shell. Yeah, blue shells are still about. Oh, fuck. Screw you. The gold coins you collect throughout the course of the track. Let's get the other way. They basically increase your top speed. If you have 10, the max you can carry is 10. If you've got 10, then that means you can achieve your highest speed on whatever car or bike you picked. Yeah, so I just really like the in terms of the aesthetic of the track, it's a very nice looking track. It looks. I like the kind of cake and confectionery aesthetic. It looks rather nice. And this is one of my favourite tracks just because of the design of it, like how many sweeping corners there are and how many tight turns. Oh fuck! Ooh. And we're almost done. We're almost at the end. And my favourite bit is right at the end. I hope I'm not going to have to regret this, because this last long sweeping curve that you can go around and to fuck you, you still won. God, I've never been hit by so much shit in 50cc mode. I wonder if they upped the difficulty with the update. But yeah, we're almost done. Let's move on to the last track of the first cup, the Mushroom Cup. Mushroom Cup, Thwomp Ruins. Yeah, I do like this one actually as well. This one's a good track actually. 3, 2. There we go, got the boost. First reason I like it, I think it's the best looking of the levels in the first cup. The other reason is because it introduces this mechanic, which is the going along walls, which I do like. It's also kind of, I wouldn't say non-linear, but it gives you other ways to go. And it has a lot of turns. And it has a fair bit of tight turns. That's a shortcut there, which I never take. I don't trust myself. I might try it once, I guess. Tried to jump there. Let's go. So yeah, the aesthetic of the level is actually really nice. I think it's the best looking level in the game. No! That was stupid. I like the use of the anti-gravity mechanic. Has a lot of cool turns, and I also really like how it go. Yeah, straight through. and it also gives you use of water, and it also gives you there's a couple of shortcuts that you can take. One of them is there. Hey, I've shown it off. There you go. Last time I'm going to show that off, to be honest. And it also gives you a lot of, like I say, a lot of potential ways to boost yourself and make yourself go quicker, either through shortcuts or through finding little ways to improve your boosting, which I kind of like. Go! Shit. I got one back. Oh, I got two back. Give me two. Screw you! God, I've never been hit by so much shit. You're carrying a 50-50cc rate, 50cc cup. I also like these. They give you a little bit of a challenge because of you have to watch out where you're going. Oh, bye. And finished. Won all 4 races. In terms of the cup overall, it's a good starter because there isn't anything that's inherently like massively difficult. It's all relatively straight. All the tracks are relatively straightforward, relatively simple. But at the same time, they do have a lot of interesting level design, track design, and they also have a lot of and there's also where it's not too difficult, there is a level of challenge and there is a good solid difficulty curve. Like the first 2 tracks are like really simple and straightforward, and then the other 2 get more and more difficult. Look at that. That is classic. And also the graphics of this game are just absolutely phenomenal. And you can certainly see that in the highlight reel. Yay! So there we go, that is the first cup of Mario Kart 8. The Mushroom Cup won quite comfortably. Oh, thank you, I've unlocked more vehicle customization. Right, right, I'm just gonna... What's the new vehicle I've unlocked? Oh, I've unlocked a Wriggler ATV. Yeah, that's something I'll just mention that quickly before I go. There are 3 types of vehicles in this game. You get the ATVs, which are these kind of vehicles, which have a really good grip but aren't really as quick. Like they have a good handling, but they aren't as quick. There's the bikes, which have good high speed, but their handling acceleration is not as good. And the carts, which have a good acceleration for the most part, and decent handling, and they're kind of like the all-rounders. And they're different. I have a fair few. These are the DLC ones, which that's an odd. Why did Nintendo do that? Anyway. So anyway, that's it for today. So join me next time when we will be going through. Hang on. We'll be tackling. Let's go this way. We'll be going onwards to the Flower Cup next. So join me next time when we'll be doing the Flower Cup. See you then.